All you need for this workout is you. This is a body weight only workout, but you are gonna get sweaty, we're gonna move, you're gonna feel so good after this workout. So take a little space. You do need something sturdy, a sturdy surface to hold on to. I'll link my portable bar in the description below because it's awesome. And that's it. Let's jump right in. Let's take some space in a wide second position. We're just gonna start some reaches. So I want you to go over to the left with your right arm and then switch it out. And I'm using my other hand to really stretch and reach. And then we'll start to speed this up slowly. So we'll go over for 2 and over for 2. I love staying with the music. This is definitely a bar style workout, but no weights, which sometimes in a way can really open up my choreographic mind. So I had a lot of fun coming up with the movement here. Keep the side reach, but we're gonna drop into a little ground play and we're gonna stay down there. So sometimes I take this hand to the hip, down to the ground. You can try that option as well. Ooh, just like everything popped in my body. We got a hip, a knee, and a back pop. 4 more slow. We're feeling width, like you're getting a nice long, big wingspan here. All right, take the hands behind the head. Give me a nice juicy pulse. Spread your elbows wide. Take an inhale and an exhale. Start to work your right heel up and down. So we're stretching out, opening the toes, the bottoms of the feet. Same thing, left foot. 4, down. 3. So we're trying to stay nice and low in our hips. Okay, now we're gonna start a little combo. Bear with me. So we're gonna do 2 heel raises. Up, down, and then 2 side bends towards that right leg. Down, up, other foot. 2, heel, heel. Try to stay really upright so that we're not rounding it all. Good, and then we're gonna go single. So right heel, bend right away. To the right, left heel. Good, now we're gonna add it over. So combine those 2 movements. A little bit tricky on balance. It's exciting, you know. We're getting present in our workout with something interesting right off the bat. Good, 8 little pulses here. Again, spread the elbows. Take a breath, my legs are already burning. We're headed right into a stretch. You're gonna turn towards your right, down to a nice long runner's lunge with the left leg out. Back knee is gonna stay straight. Give me a nice little stretch here. Now this other arm can go on the inside of your foot or on the outside of the foot, either way. Now keep your hips nice and low. We're gonna bend the knee, stretch it. And I want you to flex your quad just like you're gonna break your kneecap. I know that's a terrible analogy, but that's kind of what works best for me to really get that quad lifted. Good, hold here, and we're gonna come up a little bit, bring the hands forward and give me a little knee repeater with the back toe into the heel. Now, if you're not quite down so low, and this doesn't feel good, you can come up to your countertop or whatever you're using here for a little bit of stability. Otherwise, let's go double time, take it in. And if you're all the way down with me, just make sure your weight is way back in your heel and your shoulders are down. We got 8 more. And then we're gonna keep that back leg tucked in nice and tight. 3, 2, keep it here. Now point your toe, cross your knee over. We're gonna take a deeper plie to cross and then open the knee out to the side. So I'm gonna bend my supporting leg and then I'm really gonna open. I just do a few with the knee. You're welcome to start to unfold the leg here. If you're a dancer, yes, this is a little bit of an open penché position, a little arabesque. A little faster, no twists, you guys. So I'm just pulling in and stretching out. I definitely feel a stretch on the bottom hamstring, but keep it mild. Keep your shoulders down, look right in between your hands. Good, last one. Collect your feet underneath yourself and just hold. Soften the knees. We're gonna roll it up slow. Look up to the ceiling. Roll it back down, articulating through your spine, plie. Roll it back up. This time I'm gonna take a little shoulder opener at the top, down. Roll it up, open those shoulders. Good. Last time, we're gonna come down to the floor, send both feet back, nice high plank position. So let's take these slow first. It's a little Spider-Man twist to the outer tricep. Now I'm not doing a push-up here, I'm just using the obliques. I want you to look around to the side like you're actually looking at your back foot. And there's a lot of twist that happens in the hips there. Double time, here we go. Twist, twist. I am definitely letting the opposite hip dip a little bit Should feel kind of nice. Definitely gets those obliques going. 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Now we're just going right away to the other side. So I'm gonna step my other foot forward into that lunge. Low rock forward and back. Take a second, just decide, do you like your knee a little more open? Hands to the center, what do you wanna share? All right, hips stay low, drop the knee, squeeze the quad. Make sure you're staying long in your neck here, reaching out through the crown of the head. So this is what I mean, if you're dropping your hips down and up, you're not gonna feel any burden in your quad. Squeeze your butt forward and really feel that quad. 2 more. Good, stay. We're gonna come up a little bit, tent those fingers. Start that little tap in and out. It's like a little knee repeater, but we're very low. In, shoulders are down. Good, double time right away. In. So be sure to modify coming up a little bit if that feels better. Remember, we're just warming up, nothing crazy. Good, 1 more set of 8. Drop those shoulders. Keep the weight in the back heel, or the front heel, I should say. All right, keep the leg in. We're gonna point the toe, cross it over. Here's where we take our little plie. Down and open, down. So I feel a little stretch here on my supporting leg hip as I twist and open. Feel free to start extending the leg. Just explore the space there. This serves as a really nice stretch and a hip opener. Okay, double time, no twist. I'm just coming in, out, out. I'm really feeling that stretch in the front hamstrings. They're not what they used to be. So I'm not thinking about creating a certain line. I'm just keeping a nice loose joint swing here. 2 more, 2, 1. Good, again, feet together, plie. Roll it up. Look at the ceiling, roll down. Maybe you can be even gooier than before. Roll it up. Take that shoulder stretch, hands behind. Take it down. Okay, 1 more, you guys, and then we're into a nice little plank series. Come all the way down, hands to the floor. Send those legs back. I'm gonna jog right away. A little set of happy mountain climbers. Okay, these are happy mountain climbers. They're not hard. They're light and easy. They're just happy. If you don't wanna do that, you're gonna do some happy little marches. Happy little rods and cones. Okay? 1 more phrase in music. And we're coming down to the knees. 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Give yourself a quick stretch. If you need a little stretch for the wrists, go ahead and take it. We're gonna be on our forearms now. So down to the forearm plank we go. I want you to push into your left elbow, and you're gonna push so hard that you release your right hand and then come back. Same side, press and down. Try to move through slow motion. So this exercise is initiated by the protraction here in my shoulders as I push. Push. Okay, a little faster. Exhale. You're trying to get up a little higher even though you're still staying on your forearm. Core should be grabbing like crazy. 3, 2 more. Good. Now stay on your forearms. You're gonna open towards me. Open. Well, hopefully it's towards me. Same side. So it's the same bottom elbow. If that's feeling really tired on your shoulder, come down to your knees. You can absolutely rotate on your knees. Okay, 1 more. We're gonna stay in that rotation and hold. Give me some little pulses with this bottom oblique. Again, feel free to modify with that bottom knee now. 6, 5, 4, and we're gonna stretch. 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips. You're just gonna take a really efficient stretch up and over towards the feet. Okay, we're gonna hit that other side. Just stay where you are. I'm gonna flip over so it makes sense. So push in your right forearm this time. Exhale, press, and then come down. This is so slow and controlled. Push and come down. Push, come down. So try to move through slow-mo. It would be easier to just smack the hand and come down, but we're trying to get a little play here in the shoulders as we do that. A little faster. Exhale. Gently setting the hand to the mat. Press down. 4. Keep your neck long. Your core is grabbing. 2 more. Now you're gonna rotate towards the hand that's moving. 2 counts. Open. Come back. Try to stay really in control. Remember your modifications to the knees. Down. Your core might be strong enough, but if you got any shoulder things happening, sometimes that can get in the way. Rotate and stay. Just a nice little controlled squeeze from that bottom oblique. Good. 10, 9. Try to keep lots of space in your bottom of the shoulder. 6, 5. We'll stretch in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Awesome. Take that little side stretch. Okay, so next we're throwing in a little set of abs. Yay. So come straight down to the floor. I've got cotton mouth, so I'm gonna take a little sip of water. I'm gonna start with my right leg crossed. So roll all the way down. Cross your right leg over. Hands by the side. We're gonna lift up for 2 and down for 2. Your goal is to find your low abs. If this seems easy to you, take the hands behind the head. And the grab happens real low on the floor. So you're trying to keep your low back sort of relatively pressed into the mat. Up. Now we're gonna take these a little faster. I want just the tip of your toe to touch the floor. Down, up, down. So I'm really trying to suck up and scoop in the core as my toe drops to the floor. 4, 3. We're gonna go back to that slower tempo and add the crunch. You knew it. Right here, up for 2. Exhale, nose to the knees. So for me, the control happens everywhere. On the way up and on the way down. My upper abs are hitting some things that the lower abs were not. All right, a little faster, just the toe. Up to the toe, to the tippy toe. Take it out. Keep the elbows wide. Try to relax your neck as much as possible. Maybe your crunch is really small. That's totally fine. 2, good. 1, and come down. Uncross the legs, arms are going straight up to the ceiling. Retract your shoulder blades, lift to 90 degrees. Zip up that low abdominal area and start some nice little toe switches. You wanna feel so stable. This isn't like a crazy amount of burn. We are working stability. So pull into the center and then try to flatten your back a little bit to the floor. Good. Drop those shoulder blades down into the pockets. Flex your feet. We're gonna push out this time. Out. Out. The flexed feet, for me personally, really helps scoop my low abs for some reason. You have 8 more. We're gonna do that other side. And then we're standing up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg crosses over. Hands by the side to start. Up for 2. Down for 2. So you can cross normally. I kind of like to squeeze my calves together, my shins together, so it feels a little more streamlined. I'm gonna take the hands behind the head. Makes it a little harder. Remember, your biggest control point is almost to the floor, right there. Now just a little faster, just to the tiptoe. Down, up. So I have to blow out. I used to always exhale on the way up, but now that I have kids and it's hard to hold my abs, I always blow out on the way down. All right, slow it down, add the upper body, up for 2. Up, 2, down. Not missing a beat. Up. We're trying to really stay fluid for today's workout since we don't have a lot of weight, a lot of resistance. So we're just moving beautifully through space. A little faster, up to the toe. Up, down. I'm gonna restrict my range of motion in the upper body because I was getting a little too much neck. 4 more. 4, 3, good. 2. We're just gonna repeat that low ab series, so arms up, little toe taps if you can get there right away. An extra challenge this time would be to lift and raise your arms. I can't even go all the way overhead, but even that kind of obtuse angle really challenges my low abs. Flex the feet, you're gonna push it out long. Flex, flex. So the trick obviously is not to let your everything go. Put your arms as high as you're able to while still keeping that connection. Good, 3, 2, 1, and hug it in. Nice job. Grab some water if you need. We're gonna roll up. Make sure you have something good to stand up against. And let's get those legs. Take your right hand to your bar, and we're gonna open into another grand plie second position. Start giving me some just nice, fluid, low reps. My hips feel super open because of our warm up, so hopefully yours do too. I want you to sort of gain some information and establish what could be your lowest position, because we're gonna get in there and we're gonna stay. Okay, we're gonna get some arms going here. So give me belly first. and then a ballet second. Okay, same thing, but add the arm. Take it down and up. Shorten up your stance if you need to. We're gonna add a little releve at the top. You can look at your hands if you're feeling dancery. So I wanna squeeze of those calves as those heels lift. We're gonna stay up, keep the grand plie and the lift. Oh, it's amazing what a simple addition of an arm does for your heart rate. Gets things moving a little bit. Down, up. Ooh. So we're gonna keep that arm in second position. Here we go. Find a nice little plie. We're gonna drop the heels in a moment. So we're starting high and we're gonna wind our way down. Good, just the arm. Up, down, up, down. Just gonna get your shoulder a little bit. Try not to lift your traps. Okay, if you need to, bring the arm a little farther in front of your body rather than straight side. Sometimes that can help with shoulder issues. Whoo, I'm burning. Up, down, 2 more. Okay, arm stays up this time, little triplets, and then we're gonna drop the heels down. 2, 3. If you want to, try to take a balance. I am zeroed in. Woo, I lost it. 2, last one. Okay, drop the heels. Find a little pulses. Try to get as low as you can. Open that arm. 8 more. We're moving to a grand plie second, crossover to a curtsy. So I'm gonna turn and face my bar to take that. So I'm gonna go second, curtsy. So my left, well, it should be your left leg. So if I was here, you're just crossing that outside foot behind you. I'm just moving this way for space and stability. And I also want to show you that your supporting leg is going to turn in a little bit and the hips can go back. Yes, it's going to make for not your ideal grand plie as far as turnout, but a little safer for the knees. Stay in your curtsy lunge. Little pulses. Catch your breath. Regain your composure. Here's where you're going to decide. Can I stay upright? A little more quads that way. Do I want to hinge over? Okay, I'm gonna stay upright a little bit today. Triplet. Down, 2, 3. Open the shoulders. My weight is real even between both feet, both legs. So I'm feeling both legs on fire, which is what we want. Down, 2, 3. Okay, your deepest set of pulses. You're gonna have to pull your front leg back a little bit for this next transition. So stay low, pull your front foot back, point your back toe. We're gonna lift and lower. Lift, lower. The trick here is to stay pretty dang low on your supporting leg to continue the bit of burn going on here. Press. You're lifting as high as you feel like you can lift without losing the connection in the butt. Like if I'm just throwing the leg, I'm not using my butt, my glutes. Lift and hold, little pulse. Take a nice deep breath, drop your shoulders, lift your eyes a little bit. So you should look past your sink or your bar, whatever you're using today. Good, 4, 3. Now we're gonna open and close the knee, so pay attention. We're gonna open the knee and then rotate it in. Nothing is changing in my pelvis whatsoever. It's just like a little mortar and a pestle, key and a lock. Your femur and your hip joint is moving. Lock down the core, a little faster. Take it out, down. Now I'm gonna add a plie as I open the knee. Plie, little in. Pull back away to protect that supporting leg and the knee. Good. All right, we're going back to the beginning, just the lift. Come all the way upright. Plie. So I want you to feel like you're adding a layer of dynamic quality as you add the plie. You're staying in control. 2, 1, stay there. Extend the leg this time. Last little set of variations here. Keep the shoulders down. I like to either drop the elbows or wrap the wrists. Little triplet again. 1, 2, 3. Pull away a little bit from your bar or your surface, whatever you're using. Okay, final 16 pulses. Option for the grand finale to pop that bottom heel. You can get the leg a little higher. 10, 9. Maybe you can lift the body a little bit. 7, 6, 5. Now we're gonna have a nice transition here. I want you to drop the front heel, come down to the back knee. So I'm gonna take a kneeling stance. I just wanna stay on my mat. Hands down, and we're gonna open the front leg, send it back, okay? If you can, drop to that for me. I'm gonna turn and face you in a second so I can see you. Give me a little lift and a tap. Lift and a tap. So stay exactly where you are. I just want to face you to show you some cues. So I'm on my form, but my hips are open. I don't want to wet my toe on the bar. I'm gonna have to flex my foot. Little pulses for 3, 2, 1, drop it down. 3, 2. I think probably the most generic statement to make here is to keep your core really tight. Everything else is gonna keep good alignment from there. Good. Find your pulses here. Press, press. Now we're gonna try to come back up to that bottom arm. It's gonna be a little more stability. I'm sorry, you guys, I gotta move out a little bit so I don't kick my bar. Find a little balance. Good. Triplets, one more time. Take it up. 1, 2, 3. Now the beauty of this position is both of your cheeks should be burning. Up, 2. Gotta find my beat. Up, 2, 3. All right, that top arm is going high. We're gonna bring the knee to the elbow. Here we go, 2 counts. Take it in and around. Out and back. In and around. It felt like they were gonna touch, but they don't touch. A little faster. Take a stretch. Pull. I'm just pulling the elbow, pulling the knee, getting a little bit of abs there. 4 more. 4, 3. Now we're just gonna finish with a nice solid set of pulses, so don't you dare come down. Hold. 8 of your best little pulses. Long top arm, long bottom arm. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1, and fold it in. Good. Come down to a little child's pose, stretch those glutes. Now I have a gift for you, and that is push-ups. It doesn't feel like a gift, but just receive it. It could be a gift. All right, here we go. Let's try on the toes. Down for 2, down, and up. Ooh, my elbow popped. So at least we get a break for the booty, right? Down, up, down. All right, 8 singles. Go, do it. Down, 7, 6. I've been working out, can you tell? I'm staying on my toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, push it back. Happy shoulders. All right, roll those wrists around. We're going right to triceps. Narrow grip, tops of the knees, down for 2, up for 2. Down. So think nipples to thumbs, my friends. Down. Oh, I'm feeling it now. You're just like a board, like a flat board lowering to the ground. All right, 8 singles. 8, 7. You thought body weight was gonna be easy. Oh man, these are killing me. 4. I'm hardly going down, but I'm keeping my form really good. 2, 1. Push it back. All right, so let's go right away to the other side, and then we'll spend some time on the floor for our hand knees. Left hand on the bar, we're back to that grand plie, same exact thing. We're gonna do just as many reps, but they're gonna be better. I've got the sweat going a little bit, just dewy, you know? Nothing over the top. I'm feeling like I'm glistening. All right, so we're gonna open that arm. I have the port de bras. Down, up, and henceforth, adding the releve. I'm not sure if that's how you use that word. It just felt right. Gotta go with it. Down, squeeze. Try to keep this rather light, even if you have 0 dance background. Just flail that arm around, swing it. All right, so we're gonna leave the heels high, keep the hips going. Heels, press, a little more balance. Take it down. Oh, my heart rate's up a lot faster on this side. I enjoy that. All right, 3 more. We're gonna stay to the side and pulse it out. Last one. All right, stay to the side, heels stay up. Oh, I'm burning right away. That feels great. All right, arm is going up and down. Keep the pulse. Down. You're like, yes, hello. Wow, I feel like I'm not down hardly at all, and I'm burning. Barre is so sneaky, isn't it? Okay, keyword, code word for this class, sneaky. Up, down, up, down. Okay, arms stay high. Full triplet. Down, 2, 3. Okay, guys, you gotta dig. It's not comfortable, but usually anything good in your life isn't that comfortable, right? It's good, but it's just a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, take those heels down. All right, finding that pulse. We have 8 more counts. I'm gonna take that to the side to start that curtsy lunge, you're gonna drop your outside foot behind. We're gonna plie on count 1. Down, cross. So I'm gonna move to the side. Here's where you gotta play around a little bit. That supporting leg, I just don't like the torque of too much turnout. Oh, I'm digging in. Are you? 2 more, 2. We're gonna stay in our curtsy lunge. Hold. Little pulse. Figure out where you wanna be. I'm again gonna kind of stick with the upright stance. Feel free to hinge. Maybe your curtsy is real far out. Maybe it's a little tiny curtsy. Little triplets. Down, 2, 3. Your always goal with barre is just to push a little deeper, right? I can coast right here, and it probably doesn't look that much different. But if I'm down here, whoo, I'm hurting. Little pulses in a good way. Okay, we got one more set of pulses just to drive that burn home. We're gonna step that front foot back a little bit. Get ready for our attitudes in 4, 3, 2, slide it back a little bit. Point your back foot, off we go. Lift, lower. So I'm doing the wrist drape over the front of the bar. I like that. Keep the weight in the back. Focus on the glute and not a big throw or swing. Find our beat. Drop your shoulders, look ahead a little bit. Lift and pulse. Squeeze, squeeze. Now again, is your leg down here? Like, I'm feeling my butt, but it's not that hard, and we're here to work out. So get your leg up there. If I was in class, if I was in your living room right now, I would be smacking you all around. Say, come on, a little higher. Touch my hand every time. Little triplet, here we go. 2, 3, 2, 3. Hold tight in your core. Okay, 4 more triplets, and we're doing that little rotation. I'm starting to sweat now. I love that feeling. Okay, supporting leg, keep it locked. Open, open. Rotate back in. Don't drop your leg. I'm talking to myself. A little faster. Open, close. Holy heck, I'm feeling it. Both cheeks are trembling. I'm really having to work to keep my abs in. Shoulders down. Keep your shoulders square. Don't let your shoulders get off to the side either. Add that plie. Little down, little plie, little down, little plie. Don't drop your leg. Okay, you got 4 more. We're still in it. Let it shake, let it burn. 3, 2 more, 2. We're sticking with the plie, just down and up this time. Plie. Okay, I was really looking at the floor, so try not to do that. Look up a little bit. Your spine, like your trunk, should feel pretty solid. Good, 2 more, 2. 1, we're up to stay, lengthen that leg. Oh my gosh, my leg feels so heavy. Can we get it up, higher, higher? Triplet, 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm afraid to look back at this video because my leg's gonna be so much lower than it feels like. But I'm trying, it's just feeling so heavy. 16 pulses, oh my gosh, I'm dying. Here we go, 16, 15, 14, 13. Square off your shoulders, pull back, weight in the heel. 10, 9, point your back toe, stretch the knee, shoulders down. Put a fake smile on your face. 4, 3, 2, transition, you're not done yet. Come down to the knee. Extend the front leg, back behind you. Down to the forearm. Here we go, lift and lower, squeeze it, squeeze. Holy moly, my booty is feeling it. This wasn't even supposed to be that much of a booty workout. I mean, it's full body. Okay, keep lifting. I'm gonna spiral around. Let's see if I can move my bar out of the way so I don't kick it. Lift and lower, lift, lower. All right, we're pulsing. Here we go. Squeeze, squeeze. So remember, our main cue is this, that core. Keep it tight. Little triplet. Take it out. 2, 3. Long. It helps me a lot to externally rotate. So if you're down, that's going to be hard. 8 more pulses. 8, 7. Open the hip. Let's come up to the hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. So I skipped something, but I'm going to take my arm off and I'm going to stick that elbow to knee. What did I skip? Did I skip something? Wow, this side is a lot harder for me. So we're starting that knee to elbow pull. I want 2 more slow, it just feels right. And man, my bottom knee and my bottom hand are wiggling everywhere. Stabilize as best you can, a little faster, squeeze and reach, squeeze. Keep your neck long, try not to round, reach, squeeze, reach. 4 more, 4, 3, all right, 2. Last little set of pulses, hold. Give me 8, 8, 7, 6, long arms, long legs, 3, 2. You're gonna fold it down, same little child's pose. This time we're doing dips. Yay. So flip it on over. Hands behind you. If you have wrist problems, you might wanna do this on a chair. You can also hold dumbbells. On a chair, I said that weird. Palms forward or fingertips forward. Let's assume the dip position. So hips are up. Before you do anything, if you did a dip out here, the shoulders are not at a good angle. So shift your body weight backwards. Your dip is gonna be smaller, but a lot better. Down, press. So I'm just dipping my tailbone, like I'm just dipping a strawberry in some chocolate. That was a weird analogy, I'm sorry. I'm dipping my toes in a pond. Whew. Little faster, down, down. Shift that weight back, makes a huge difference. Keep the chest lifted. Walk your feet together, you're gonna point your right toe. Up, down. So I'm starting a little can-can. I'm still trying to keep the tempo with my elbows down. I'm not gonna lie, this is just to distract you. Down. 2 more, we're gonna switch legs without skipping a darn beat. Left leg, it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. Honestly, I'm so preoccupied with the coordination that I don't really feel my triceps so bad. 2 more. Okay, now real clencher. Drop halfway down and hold. You're gonna rock backwards and forwards. Take it back, forward. There's sweat rolling down the inside of my arm. Feels good, 2 more. 2, you're gonna stay back. 8 pulses, accent up and we're done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, last one and done. Oh my gosh. Did that kick your butt like it kicked my butt? I'm sweating. Okay, shake your arms out. We have a little bridge, feet on the wall, and we're gonna stretch. So we're close. We're there. I need some water. Hydration is cool. So take your feet to the wall. I'm just gonna spin around even though I can't really face you. I love me a bridge with the feet on the wall. Hi. Okay, shoulder blades flat. Take a nice deep breath. I like palms open. Before you do anything, scoop through your pelvis and your low abs are gonna bridge. Up for 2, down for 2. I wanna stress that I don't want your hips very high. I want you to drive with intention, your feet into the wall, and then pull the heels down towards the floor. You're gonna feel that. It's how you do this. Set. So tons of tension. I'm pulling my sit bones together. Take it up, up. I'm waiting for a little beat in my song. Okay, up and hold. We're just gonna go halfway down. Half, squeeze, half, squeeze. So same thing, you can even close your eyes here, but you better push your feet into the wall like you have 2 holes in your drywall, and then pull your heels down to the floor. It's gonna take a lot of pressure out of your back. Your overall bridge is smaller, but a lot more concentrated. Little faster, press, press. Keep that focus, don't let go even for a second. Don't start thinking about other things. Don't add items mentally to your grocery list. What book am I reading? None of that. Little triplet, take it up, 2, 3. And instead of thinking up with my hips, honestly, I'm thinking pull down with my heels. Down, down, down. It's so good. Drive your sit bones together, open those palms, relax your face and your neck. Okay, stay up. Here's where it gets fun. So I'm gonna take my left foot a little higher, my right toe down like a little kickstand, and I'm gonna drop all the way down to the ground. Again, we're rolling up, 2, down. Now this is fun because you're totally stable and locked into the wall, but you're getting that chance to highlight the left leg a lot. Again, you're trying to put a hole through your drywall with the left foot, and then you're trying to drive your heel right here down, pull it down to the floor. I have very little tension in this right leg at all. Good. Same tempo all the way up. We're gonna go halfway down, a little faster. Full height, halfway down. And that full height is really only determined by how strongly you're pulling the heel to the floor. Little faster, squeeze. Now, small difference, but if you turn out just a little bit, you can find your outer glute, your medial glute, little triplet. Up, 2, 3. So try it. Sometimes the littlest changes are the hardest, and they're so fun. Let's do 8 pulses for good measure. We're gonna switch legs, marry it all together with those feet in tight, and we're done in stretching. So, pause. Other foot up to the top, left foot down, drop all the way down for 2, little relaxed moment. Let's pull up right here. Up, 2, down, 2. So I took a little moment to rest. I hope you've caught that on the video. Down, 2. It takes me a second to get into the right leg. Push the foot forward and then drive the heel down to the floor. Good. All the way up. This time just halfway down. Down halfway, a little faster, up, halfway down. And you can feel your inner thighs rotating as well. That's what I mean by pull your sit bones together. It's almost like an external rotation. That is good stuff. Little triplet. Up, 2, 3. How's your face? Is it looking good? That's a weird question. You should just ask that to people. How's your face? How's it doing? Looking good? Oh, 2, 3. Okay, we're there. 8 more pulses, and we're taking those feet together. Don't you dare put your hips down. If your back hurts, you need to bridge even smaller. 3, 2, stay up. Oh my goodness. Feet together, tight. Squeeze your inner thighs together like you have a little piece of gum here between your knees. Hold, hold, hold. Down an inch, up an inch here. Little down, lift and squeeze. Down, lift and squeeze. By squeeze, I'm meaning push your knees together or squeeze your inner thighs together. This is so unbelievably hard. I hope it is for you too. Really scoop and tuck the pelvis, 16 pulses and we're done. So you can close your eyes. We're keeping them real small and concentrated. I don't even care how high you are. I'm at 5 in case you're wondering. 4, 3, 2, you're gonna roll all the way down. Tailbone hits the ground. Gently pull the knees to your chest. We did it. How you doing? I can't really see you. Hey. All right, so we're just gonna chill for a second. You can take your foot back to the wall. I'm just gonna have it up, like relaxed. Oh, my leg is sweaty. Nice. So reach the other foot up. Give me a nice little hamstring stretch. So I'm sorry I can't see you, but you should be able to just follow along here. I'm gonna just slowly oscillate right and left, like a little windshield wiper. Other foot is just chilling against the wall. We're getting a little bit of that reverse blood flow down out of the foot. Good, cross the top leg over, figure 4, reach through, grab the thigh, pull it off the wall, and just simmer there. You can rock side to side. Relax your face, shoulders heavy into the floor. Now before we go to the other side, we're gonna do something a little fancy pants. You're gonna open your legs to a little V. You might only be here. Hands to the thighs. We're just gonna gently use gravity to open the legs. You can flex your feet. You can even bend your knees, not like the cutest position. It's sometimes nice just to release the inner thighs a little bit. Do me a favor and squeeze all the way back in. Squeeze. Nice. Okay, other side. So other leg, right foot is just against the wall. Stretch on the other side. I can barely grab my foot. So you're welcome to grab shin, knee, whatever's available for you. Remember that little side to side. Just because I have little different tension points along the way, especially as I cross over. Ooh. Good, take a second just to relax and enjoy that feeling. Cross the left leg over the right knee, pull it in. Good, I'm doing nothing interesting on the video, so don't feel like you have to watch it. Close your eyes, get into your body. How are you feeling today? How's your body? Is it Monday body? Is it Saturday body? Is it morning body? Evening? You know, I don't know when you're doing this video, but have a little respect for your body as far as what it's done so far for you. Hug those knees to the chest and just a moment for that hip flexor compression. We're gonna roll to the side, doesn't matter which side, and come up to a little all fours position. We're just gonna do a little bit of cat-cow here. Inhale, I want you to exhale and really let your belly go, look up. You can do anything weird that you want into this position where it feels good. And then round. And you don't have to go exactly along with me. I'm just gonna do this a few times. Close your eyes if you would, and get into your body again. Have a little awareness of how your spine is moving, how your breath is flowing through your body. Good, one more. Find neutral spine. I want you to open your knees, keep your toes together, and sit back into a really juicy child's pose. Like someone is grabbing your hips and pulling you behind you. That's the kind of stretch I want you to feel. Just take a nice deep breath or two there. Good, staying there. If that feels okay on your knees, walk your hands to the right. And I grab my left hand and kind of pull it out and away while I sit in the opposite direction. So I'll show this from the front in case it doesn't make sense. That way you're getting that nice stretch across the ribs. And then just walk it through the center. We're gonna go to the other side. Pulling the hand out, sitting away. Taking a really nice yummy breath. Good. Come and have a seat. Just wrapping it up in a good way. Cross your legs. So whatever way you normally cross your legs, switch it. Feels really funny. It's like, what? So you're gonna sit up tall, hands on the knees. Take a nice deep breath. Drop your shoulders. Let your eyelids shut. Just a nice moment here with yourself. Take one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly. And we're just gonna take 3 deep breaths. Close your eyes. Inhale. Make them natural, but just a little deeper than usual. And after that last third breath, take your hands to your knees and just gently let your eyelids float open. And just notice how you feel. Sometimes after a workout and then just a moment of finding my breath, I feel like the most centered and the most confident in that moment. So maybe you're not the most confident person in real life. This is what I love so much about fitness and moving, and it just translates into your normal life, right? Oh gosh, I'm about to go off on a tangent, but take that feeling with you. I was on a girls' trip this weekend with my sisters-in-law, and I just was reminded how it's not clothes or, you know, what you're wearing, makeup and hair that makes you beautiful. It's just your confidence and your sense of self that makes someone so beautiful, to me at least. When I meet someone or I'm around someone who's just really able to be themselves, it's so lovely. So I don't know why I'm talking about this here. That's how I feel after working and then recentering. I'm like, I can conquer hard things and I can walk through the world with a little more sense of self. So I guess that would be my encouragement for you today. I didn't plan on talking about this at all, but when you're around people or when you're walking into your job or an interview or anything new, it's your sense of self that is going to speak the loudest and be the most beautiful. So try to cultivate that and walk forward with boldness and confidence, just like our workout today. Sorry, I can't ever not talk about weird stuff at the end, but I love it. I love sharing my thoughts with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're doing after this workout, and I'll see you next time for another one.